Hello. Haven't made a video in 3 months. Um, for the most part of that, I've been depressed. I've been where I am at this moment, which is in my bed. I'm actually dressed today, though. Um, I went through a really, really, really tough down, low, awful depression. I was manic more more intensely and long for a longer duration of time. I was manic starting in November, like November, December, January. Um, and so what goes up must come down. and I had thought that since I have had ECT that my depression would not be as long because that's been the pattern ever since I had my electroconvulsive therapy. I believe it's been 5 years. I do still get manic and I do still get depressed, but it's less severe. But this time, man, knocked me on my butt. I mean, knocked me on my butt. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about mixed states. I used to read about that and think, no, that's not me. I'm either manic or I'm depressed. I'm not like manic with a bit of depression or depressed with a bit of mania. But during these 3 months, I've had two hypomanic episodes. So, hypo meaning not as severe. The first was when all this COVID stuff happened. My stepson came home from college, and I, you know, somehow was able to get out of this bed and I, cleaned and made sure we had food, and that lasted for a couple days, and then I was back in bed. And yeah, this depression that I went through, which every time I'm depressed, but just not for this long, I just couldn't get out of bed. Just could not get out of bed. I ate, um, watched TV, and slept. Only time I would get out the only time I got out of bed was to go to the bathroom or to go downstairs to get seltzer or food or tea. And my mom lives with me. She picked up the slack as far as going to the grocery store and cooking. And um, COVID, blessing and a curse. Blessing because no one was going anywhere anyway, so it wasn't really that apparent. Um, Curse because a lot of times what gets me out of my depression is having things to do, like forces me, like, all right, I have to drive my daughter to school, so, and she's got this practice or whatever it may be, getting to the gym, that helps a lot. Gyms are closed, obviously. So I think that had it not been a pandemic, I probably would not still be depressed. Um, I mentioned hypomania and mixed states. So the anniversary of my sister passing away was just last Thursday, and that had me unable to sleep, which sent me into a manic state. So I'm still a little bit coming off of that. Um, so I'm not, it's tough. I'm not sure if I'm really coming out of the depression or if this is just part of that hypomania, because I have not been able to sleep without extra heavy duty medication ever since the 28th, which would have been 1 year since she passed away. So I just kind of wanted to check in. I have to say that my saving grace this whole time has been this Zoom class I do with this teacher named Andre, and he does cardio boxing and he does heavy bag. My neighbor gave me her daughter's heavy bag. Her daughter was a boxer for Penn State. So that's in Jay's garage. And so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday if I can get up, I do class, and that has helped a great deal. And today I took my daughter to a tennis lesson. I actually made a tortellini salad and made some appointments, but it's been just really, really, really rough. Really rough. So very much looking forward to being able to participate in life. And I don't know. That's it. I think this would be vlog number 5. My hubby always says try to keep these brief, so I see I'm at over 5 minutes, so I'm gonna sign off, and happy Tuesday, everyone. Go Pens.